TMC, that was obviously hoping to play some sort of a national role, will be feeling extremely aggrieved today after that breaking news. But viewers, let's move on. Let's focus on the state of Karnataka, where it's all happening. Viewers, you might recall Rahul Gandhi crisscrossed the length and breadth of India on a Bharat Jodo Yatra. It was an expensive endeavor for the Congress party. It was meant to be one that would have galvanized the rank and file of the Congress party. His mission was simple: to spread love. That's what he said. To heal the wounds that he said, that Rahul Gandhi had said, had torn apart India's secular fabric because of the BJP's allegedly viciously communal politics. At every stop, he would hold a press conference and lash out at Hindutva, the BJP's brand of political Hindutva, calling it a hate-filled ideology that was othering Muslims and other minority groups and turning India into an intolerant Hindu majoritarian state. But was Rahul Gandhi, viewers, playing to the galleries? Did he take us all for a bit of a ride? Was his attack on the BJP not founded on genuine facts? Viewers, this is quite possible, judging from what we have heard today. As you know, the Congress is fighting for survival. In this context, with its back to the wall, it just cannot afford to lose the state of Karnataka to the BJP. Viewers, if it loses the state of Karnataka to the BJP, where it has a significant presence, it's going to lose momentum ahead of at least 6 other elections that are going to take place towards the end of the year and in the run-up to the big one, the general election. Viewers, knowing that the stakes are high, it appears that the Congress will stop at nothing. In fact, it now appears that the Congress is willing to even ally with a party which was called an extremist outfit by the Kerala High Court that was examining a case of communal violence a short while back. How do we know that the Congress party is going to be aligning or allying itself or wants to ally itself with this group, with this party? Because the said party, which is called the SDPI, which is thought to be the political arm, now pay attention viewers, the political arm of the banned Islamist terrorist organization, the Popular Front of India, has claimed that the Congress's candidates in Karnataka have approached it for support. Not just the Congress, but also the JDS, the Janata Dal Secular, another regional party that, as the name suggests, prides itself for being a party with an all-inclusive, secular, tolerant outlook. Now viewers, first listen to what the SDPI's state president, its most influential member in the state of Karnataka, has had to say. Listen in very carefully.
Nobody is approached. Nobody is approached. Some individual MLAs asking support, but we are not discussing anything on that.
These are Congress MLAs or JDS MLAs also?
Even Congress MLAs, JDS MLAs, yeah. They are asking support us in the elections, but we are not assured them because this is
not to put up candidates or to support them.
No, they are asking support us. Yeah. That's all.
So what is the decision? Has the party taken anything there?
No, we have not taken any decision right now.
The opposition parties, even ruling BJP, is targeting you, saying that someone who is a murder accused is given ticket.
Definitely, to defeating BJP, we will support the candidate who can defeat BJP.
Well, viewers, that's as clear as day. The Congress party making overtures to a grouping, to a political party, the SDPI, the Social Democratic Party of India, the NIA designated political arm of the banned Islamist terrorist organization, the PFI. Now viewers, while many in the Congress and the JDS will deny that they have approached the High Court designated extremist party, the SDPI, just last month, Congress's own leader, MB Patil, had admitted that to defeat the BJP, the party will need to take the support of the SDPI. Now just put one and one together, viewers. Just put that. What the SDPI has said and what Mr. Patil, you're going to hear him say.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಒಂದು ಜಾತ್ಯತೀತ ಪಕ್ಷ. SDPI ಅವರು ಗೆಲ್ಲಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಮತಗಳ ವಿಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ತನ್ನ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಗೆ ಹೊಡೆತ ಬೀಳ್ತದೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ SDPI ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸೋಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಹೋದ್ವಿ 2018ರಲ್ಲಿ.
ಈಗನೂ ಕೂಡ SDPI ಅದೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸೋಲಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಗೆ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಆಶಿಸ್ತೇವೆ.
Well, there you have it, viewers. Mr. Patil of the Congress says we need them. The SDPI's state chief, its most influential voice, says they're being approached by the Congress and the JDS MLAs. Now, if you were to put this question to the Congress, they'll deny it out of hand, viewers. And I'll confirm that in just a few moments when we open this up for debate. They say, no, this is not the case. And they've done it in the past, but viewers, the truth has a way of surfacing. So why is the Congress going out of its way to deny its secret pact with the SDPI? Maybe because the SDPI has a long history sheet of spewing hate. In May 2022, just last year, Kerala High Court said that it is in no doubt that the PFI and SDPI are extremist organizations. The PFI, as you know, viewers, has been banned by the center. It's been designated a terror organization. A large number of PFI cadre have even gone and fought for the ISIS in Syria, in Afghanistan. They waged war against India, viewers. The SDPI, PFI, the court said, are indulging in serious acts of violence. All the same, they are not banned organizations. This was then. And this is also what, viewers, the NIA said in its chart sheet in Rudresh murder case. Let me read out that to you. Probe establishes that 5 arrested persons are members of the PFI and its affiliated political organization, the SDPI. So viewers, even the Central Anti-Terror Agency has come out and said that the SDPI is affiliated to the PFI, which is a banned terrorist organization. But more than the SDPI skeletons, the Congress doesn't want to admit that it may have an understanding with the SDPI because the party knows that by admitting to the pact or the understanding or even that its own leaders are contacting the SDPI is because it will come across as a hypocrite. That its leader, Rahul Gandhi, will be asked, why does he single out Hindu extremism but keeps quiet when his party colleagues embrace Muslim extremists? Indeed, it wouldn't be the first time that the Congress would have tied up with some questionable allies, especially those that have a communal outlook to defeat Modi. Let's remind you, viewers, let's take you through some of the facts and let me present those on your screens. Now viewers, the hard facts are singularly important on India Upfront because A, no argument can be built without a hard, accurate fact. You know this. And also because, viewers, I want you to get closer to the truth. Our first person that the Congress openly endorsed, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, even shared a stage with this man, is this individual on your screen. And his name, viewers, Tokir Ahmed Raza Khan, founder of the Ittihad-e-Millat. And what does he say? If 20 lakh Muslims take law into hands, will Hindus have a place to hide? So he incites, viewers, young Muslim men to give it back. To give it back to Hindus, viewers, who won't have a place to hide. Then, of course, viewers, was the tie-up with the Indian Secular Front. Pirzada Abbas Siddiqui, the chief of this ISF, Indian Secular Front, has said on record, if needed, we will liberate the motherland with blood. But Congress viewers allied with it for the 2021 Bengal polls. In fact, it was the left viewers that actually stitched up this alliance. Masroor Usmani, he's a then AMU student president, Masroor Usmani. Jinnah's portrait is part of AMU's legacy. Can you believe it, viewers? This man was celebrating the virtues of a man who presided over the partition of our country and said that Muslims cannot live with Hindus because he thought that Hindus were kafirs. But the Congress viewers fielded Masroor Usmani from Jaleh in the 2020 Bihar polls. For them, he was a totemic, talismanic figure. It isn't just about questionable tie-ups, but in the past, the Congress has been soft on the PFI and its affiliates too. In April 2023, SDPI admits Congress seeking support. I just played that out for you. That was Abdul Majid, SDPI Karnataka chief. In March 2023, just a month ago, Congress admits that it wants the SDPI support. I played that soundbite out for you. In 2020, Rahul offers help to PFI man, promised aid to PFI Siddique Kappan, skin viewers. In 2020, Bantwala municipal polls, Karnataka, the SDPI voted for the Congress candidates elected as president and vice president. In 2020, Thiruvalla municipal polls, Kerala UDF, the Congress-led alliance, received support from the SDPI. 2020 admission by ex-Congress Mantri Roshan Beg claims that Congress patronized the SDPI for 10 years. 2019, secret meet in Kerala. Congress ally IUML had a secret meeting with SDPI members. It was all caught on camera. 2018 Karnataka Assembly polls. SDPI claims it withdrew 25 candidates to favor the Congress to help them win. Viewers, Thumbe moved to transfer all SDPI votes to Congress. 2017 Gujarat elections, SDPI gave logistical support to Congress ally Jignesh Mevani. 2015 ahead of the Karnataka polls. I mean, the list is long. Then Karnataka Congress government dropped 175 cases against the PFI, which is today banned for terror. Cadre booked for rioting in different parts of the state were released. Viewers, there is a reaction that is coming in on this story from the Chief Minister of Karnataka. He is convinced that this has happened already, that there is a silent fact, and the Congress is falling back upon these High Court designated extremists just because they have to defeat the BJP. So you have that reaction, viewers. I'll play it out for you. Let's play it out.
See, this is not surprising. This is not surprising. It has been proved time and again. The moment the cases were withdrawn by none other than Siddaramaiah, the then Chief Minister of Congress, withdrew the cases against PFI. The Holy Alliance, I don't say unholy alliance, because they are all one. As far as PFI, SDPI and Congress, they are one entity. So it is in public and now it's proving. Last time also they didn't field the candidates in favor of Congress. They made a deal. Congress made a deal with SDPI.
Viewers, let's open this up, and I want to go straight across to Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, Kamruzaman Chowdhury, leader of the Congress party, both very vociferous supporters of the Congress's secular outlook. Kamruzaman Chowdhury, can I ask you a small question? It's only a small one. Can you still claim to be secular?
Well, Rahul, by the time I was listening to whatever you were projecting so far in your show, I just wanted a small question from you and the BJP panelist, if he is there. Has the Ministry of Home Affairs recommended to the Election Commission of India regarding banning the SDPI? Has it? Yes, of now? then don't speak about the hypocrisy of yours that you are peddling every day in the news channels about here. Congress does not ally with the SDPI parties. In fact, SDPI is the staunchest ally of the BJP. That's for sure, and that's seen by everybody in the last few elections. If PFI is a terrorist organization and it has been banned, and SDPI is a political wing of the SDPI, of the PFI, then who is stopping the Ministry of Home Affairs to recommend the banning of SDPI to the Election Commission of India? You want to peddle this lie and let the entire countrymen listen and digest your lies out here in channel? No, this is not done, Rahul. First and foremost, why I say this? When you say this, Abdul Majid has said that some of the candidates of the Congress JDS have approached them for their support. Maybe on an individual sense, a candidate might have gone to them for the support. But what is the party's stand on the national level? It does not support this extremist organization. In fact, if SDPI is catering to a particular community, that means it is appeasing to a particular community. So is the BJP appeasing and appeasing to a particular community. For the Congress, both are untouchable for us. Okay. And we as a congressman will never be comfortable in aligning with this. Secondly, you have brought out another lie out here during the 2021 election.
Okay.
Let me clarify this. You have said Congress has allied with the ISF or the Indian Secular Front. For your kind information,
yes, sir,
we were allied with the Left Front, and ISF was a constituent of the Left Front along with 14 other political parties in Bengal. Congress had nothing to do with the ISF. Okay. Even in Murshidabad district, ISF had fielded candidates against the official candidate of the Congress party. So there goes this thing. Now I want that same answer from you, whether the Ministry of Home Affairs has submitted any recommendation to the ECI for banning the SDPI. Please, Rahul, I want an answer before we proceed further.
1 second, just give me 30 seconds. Just 1 second. You see, let fly, let rip, shoot and scoot is now the Congress's modus operandi. Let's vomit on the anchor. Let's vomit on the opposition. Then when we get sued, then either we apologize or we go to jail. That also happens, viewers. Now let me tell you, look at the logic here, viewers. There is a gentleman called MB Patil. He's not a Times Now employee, though he might want to be. Because then he would be sitting here and amplifying his message a lot more. Because his party's message seemingly doesn't get across to the electorate, and therefore, viewers, it falls short. And look at what Mr. Patil says. And this is on March 17, 2023. He says, we need the SDPI. Without them, we can't beat the BJP. Then he talks about, Mr. Chowdhury talks about this particular organization in Bengal. Oh, listen, left tied up with them. We just happen to be on the stage. A friend of a friend is an enemy for us. I mean, this is ridiculous. Your own tall leaders, Mr. Kapil Sibal, Anand Sharma, came out and criticized this alliance. Do you read the newspapers? Or Mr. Chowdhury, do you believe that they were as expendable as they are now, as they were back then? Let me read out to what, ladies and gentlemen, let me just read out what Anand Sharma said. Anand Sharma said, Congress's alliance with parties like the ISF and other such forces militates against the core ideology of the party and Gandhian and Nehruvian secularism, which forms the soul of the party. These issues need to be approved by the CWC. And I'm not talking about wash cabinet. Secondly, Anand Sharma, what Adhir said in response, INC has got its full share of seats. Left Front is allocating seats from its share to the newly formed Indian Secular Front, ISF. Your choice to call the decision of CPM-led front communal is only serving the polarizing agenda of the BJP. So he's telling his colleague, shut up. Don't even breathe this, because you will end up polarizing. Well, viewers, if the Congress had such issue with the left's alliance with the ISF, why did you not opt out of the alliance, sir? Chowdhury Sahab. Chowdhury Sahab, can you answer that question?
We got 93 seats.
No, I'm only asking you, if you had such a problem with the ISF, why didn't you cut your alliance with them?
And we...
Principle first.
No, we...
Keshavan, principle first.
No.
Principle
Rahul,
first,
Rahul,
principle
now
first.
the biggest beneficiary in
Listen,
Karnataka election...
Mr. Chowdhury, was Mr. Anand Sharma lying to you? Was Mr. Anand Sharma lying? Was he lying? And if he was lying, was he sabotaging?
No, Anand Sharma ji...
Hanji, boliye. Is he a liar?
Never. Anand Sharma ji had... No, he did not understand the entire nuisance of the alliance that we had in Bengal.
No, is he dim-witted?
We were allocated.
Are you trying to suggest, sir, that a man as responsible as a man as responsible, he's one of your leading spokespeople. Are you trying to dismiss him as some dim-witted person who doesn't understand politics? What rubbish. Okay, Mr. Chowdhury, you've been exposed. Now let Shehzad Poonawalla respond. Mr. Poonawalla, let me ask you this question. What's your problem? The Congress constantly says... And you know, there is another contradiction here, Mr. Chowdhury, by the way. You always think that the RSS is the biggest hate-spreading organization. Now, by your logic, I'll say, but it's not banned. So if it's not banned, it must not be spewing hate. So why do you have such a problem with Hindu organizations like the RSS? Nonetheless, that's another question, rhetorical, and I'll bring in Tehseen Poonawalla right after on that. But, look, Mr. Shehzad Poonawalla, I just want to ask you, sir, how can you sit and give a lecture? He's saying. How can you sit and give a lecture? You haven't even banned the SDPI. You banned its political arm. I mean, its militant arm, sorry, the PFI. But you didn't extend the courtesy to the SDPI because you need it to polarize. It's your B team. That's what he's saying. Respond to him.
Rahul, 6 months ago when we were the same debate on the PFI issue, and at that time we used to say that the PFI is a designated terror organization by NIA and at any moment it can be banned. They used to say, but it has not been banned and therefore it is kosher to do business with them. Today the PFI, when it was banned, parties like RJD came out in the defense. They are allies of Congress. They came out in full defense, and today they make the same case. Is there any provision for the entire electoral system where election commission has to take a call that the MHA recommends them for a ban on a political party which is functioning under the ambit of election commission? Right now the election commission has taken away national party status from some parties. Has it been done on the saying of MHA?
Let him finish.
Has it been done on the saying of MHA? Election commission, by the way, is a statutory and a constitutional body. MHA has no role to give them any kind of recommendations one way or the other on the status of a political party. First, please understand the constitution. Secondly, look, there is a single source. There is the victim vote bank card that the Congress party always pulls out whenever it feels that it is losing an election. And please look, who made the statement first right of resources belongs to certain community? Was it the SDPI? It was actually the Congress party who has played the religious reservation card in this election. In this election, it has been played by the Congress party. Who is it that backed the hijab issue, even when the court, and right up to the Supreme Court, the hijab issue was settled by the courts? Who is it that when triple talaq law was asked to be formed by Supreme Court, came out and said, no triple talaq law should be formed, it is targeting of Muslim men? Who is it from Shah Banu to Shaira Banu who has constantly played the vote bank card? So it is the Congress party which is the single source of appeasement politics. And secondly, my limited question is...
You say that you don't appease.
The limited question
is... You don't appease, Shehzad Poonawalla.
Where is the appeasement when we send any kind of scheme? Absolutely not. When we send any kind of scheme, that scheme reaches all the beneficiaries.
There is no appeasement when, for example, let me ask you, because we are talking about Karnataka elections, you decide to cancel a Muslim quota and take the 4%, divide it into two, give 2% to the Lingayats and 2% to the Vocaligas. Many people are saying that this is appeasement of the Hindus at the cost of the Muslims. That's what they've said.
May I answer this question?
Yeah, please.
Any kind of religious reservation is illegal under the constitution, and therefore that has been cancelled. Muslims now get a share in the 10% EWS quota based on their backwardness, and we have a JDS spokesperson, we have a Congress spokesperson. Are they against reservation for Lingayats and for Vocaligas? If they are against reservation for Lingayats and Vocaligas, they must declare it on Times Now. Times Now is much watched in Karnataka. Let the Congress spokesperson and JDS spokesperson officially say that we are against those communities which are suffering from backward because of their economic and social status.
Well, the Congress has already come out and said that they are going to be... The Congress has come out and said that the first decision they're going to take is to bring back the Muslim quota. So they've already said it.
But now let
I
me just come with last 10 seconds. Just 1 second, I need to add something.
Yeah.
First of all, it is not the first time that they have had this relationship with SDPI and the PFI. You remember that they have had a tie-up in Kerala elections. They have had a tie-up in Karnataka.
That I've already
in
put
Bengaluru,
that
the
up.
Congress
But I
mayor
just want
was
to say
supported
one
by
thing.
the SDPI.
Again, fact check coming. Mr. Kamruzaman Chowdhury, duck, it's coming. It's coming on February 5th, 2021. Here is what the Congress chief in West Bengal, Abdul Mannan, said, writing to Sonia Gandhi, of all the worthies in the Congress. Sonia Gandhi, viewers.
Oh, come on.
At the
please.
apex. He said, quote, the addition of the ISF in the left Congress alliance may prove to be a game changer in the assembly elections. Sonia Gandhi also knew, viewers. I have started unofficial dialogue with the ISF. Sir, can you give me a second here? You shot me.
Rahul,
You shot me.
Permit me 10
One of your
seconds, let me
senior
explain
Congress
Abdul Mannan
members,
to you.
fine, he may not have been the Congress chief, he's a senior member. You shot me an arrow saying that I lie on national TV, Mr. Chowdhury. You called Anand Sharma clueless, Mr. Chowdhury. Let me tell you now, February 5th, 2021, I'll repeat it. I will amplify your pain. I'll repeat it. The more you interrupt me, I'll keep starting at the very beginning. The addition of the ISF in the left Congress alliance may prove to be a game changer in the assembly elections. I have started unofficial dialogue with the ISF, and State Congress President Adhir Chowdhury visited Sadiqi's place recently. Are you squirming now, Mr. Chowdhury? Let me build. Let me build. He discussed the issue with me and is seeking my help because of my personal relationship with Pirzada Sadiq's family. He is popular for his oratory skills among Muslims as well as Dalits and tribals. Lakhs of people gather at his meetings in minority, tribal and Dalit areas. Viewers, one of his great speeches. Shall I tell you what he said, viewers? Let me tell you. I'll tell you. Because you see, I have the facts. Other people are bluffing. They have bluster. This is what he says, viewers, and pay close attention. If needed, we will liberate motherland with blood. This is the man's psyche. Tehseen Poonawalla, Rahul Gandhi, on a long Bharat Jodo Yatra, said, I am against hate. I am against communalism. What's going on here, Mr. Poonawalla? I mean, Tehseen Poonawalla.
Grateful, Rahul, for getting me into the debate. And let me draw your viewers and my fellow panelists' attention to the statement by Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar ji and Election Commissioner Anup Chandra Pandey ji, who said that the SDPI, there is no evidence of the SDPI being linked to the PFI. Now, the only persons or the only organization that could have given this evidence to the Election Commission of India was the Honorable Ministry of Union Home Affairs, which simply did not give it. This follows a pattern, Rahul. Now, I am not for 1 minute denying that the Congress has had some dubious tie-ups with people in West Bengal and other places, which the Congress has paid a very, very heavy price for. There is no denying it. I won't come on your show and say that that's not true. But in two cases, this PFI-SDPI case and in the case of the OAC brothers, the BJP is complicit in this hate narrative so that there is polarization in states where the BJP is going to lose. Now, everybody on your show knows, and everybody in the great state of Karnataka knows, the BJP is not crossing 60 to 70 in Karnataka, and Congress is sweeping it. Everybody knows it. And therefore, these tricks come out. Now, I am challenging you on your show, and I request you, with humility, call me tomorrow, and I will shave off my hair if the BJP on live TV, the BJP spokesperson can guarantee that tomorrow, the Ministry of Home Affairs will, after watching Times Now, give the Election Commission all the dossiers of the PFI so that SDPI can be banned. It won't do it because, like OAC, SDPI is the B team. Now, allow me 30 seconds more. The OAC brothers made terrible speeches against our Hindu gods and goddesses. Terrible speeches. They were in an alliance with the Congress. There was a Congress government in United Andhra. Manmohan Singh ji was the Prime Minister. That guy was thrown to jail and he was made to rot in jail. Rot in jail, and the alliance broke Congress, got wiped out of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, as you know now. Today, the OAC brothers go about every state where the BJP is in power, making hate speeches. 15 minutes, remove the police, hang somebody from the noose of the neck, from the noose of the rope. No action happens against them. States where BJP is in power, where Bulldozer Baba is there, where the most powerful Home Minister is there. Why? Because they polarize. Rahul, I want to discuss any issue of Karnataka on economy, but they want to discuss
opportunity to respond to one charge.
That is why the BJP, sure you'll get an opportunity. That is why the BJP is playing this up. I am very humbly asking you, and I am saying this, speaking for Mr. Chowdhury as well. Please ban the SDPI. The Congress has nothing to do. And as for MB Patil, yes, MB Patil said what he said. I'm not going to deny it. As the Salman Kutli and Digvijay thing. The party corrected its stand. The party said, no, we will do nothing. We will not even go to these people. Even Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji had gone to the Imam of Jama Masjid. Went to his house as
Are
Prime
you
Minister.
saying the Imam of Jama Masjid is a terrorist?
No, I don't think he's a terrorist. I absolutely don't think.
I mean, you're seeming to draw that analogy when you talk about the PFI and the SDPI in the same breath and its leadership as Mr. Bukhari. What are you trying to say there?
I'm not at all saying that. I'm saying there are people who go to religious leaders as Atal ji went.
These are not religious leaders, sir. These are people who practice a communal religious politics. Very different.
And they should be banned.
Rahul, let me come in. Let me expose Tehseen Poonawalla now. Tehseen Poonawalla very cleverly tries to change the goalpost. First of all, banning of a political party comes under RPA Act. It doesn't come under UAPA. UAPA you can ban PFI, but the Home Ministry has no powers under RPA. The Election Commission has. And secondly, Tehseen Poonawalla, you said that the Election Commission said that it has no links with the PFI. But the Kerala High Court has said categorically that SDPI is an extremist organization. A Kerala High Court order is there. Why is your political party not facing any compunctions to do business with a party which has been called extremist by a High Court, irrespective of whether the Election Commission, based on the... Now don't interrupt, Tehseen Poonawalla. Whether the Election Commission takes its time to deregister, register, remove, not remove, why doesn't the Congress party, so-called secular thread, allow it to not do business with a party called as an extremist party by the High Court of Kerala? And this is the Congress party which even in the Bharat Jodo, whom was it walking with? George Ponaiya. What did George Ponaiya said? I do not walk on Bharat Mata without my slippers because her disease will affect me. What did he say about the Hindus? This is the same Congress party where Kamal Nath, what did he say? 90% Muslims must unite and vote for us, warna hum barbad ho jayenge. What did Rahul Gandhi say in a closed door meeting? Ye Muslimo ki party hai, and therefore Tehseen Poonawalla, please tell me what Manmohan Singh said. First right of resources belongs to the Muslims of this country. This is the charitra of your party.
Well, let me just
and
say,
therefore I say it's a single source.
One second.
Just check him on a lie.
Yeah, okay, one second. Just one second. I just want to make an intervention. Viewers, this is not about any political party supporting Muslims or espousing their cause. If the Congress wants to give all the country's resources, hard-earned resources to the Muslim community first, it's welcome to do so. We have to draw a distinction between Muslim brothers and those who sit in the SDPI, PFI camp. Those are not people, viewers, that are building this country. Those are the people that want to destroy this country. So let's make that distinction. It doesn't matter if the Congress comes back and says, look, I'll give you a Muslim quota. That's okay. It's putting its money where its mouth is. It's seeking votes on the basis of a very secular promise that it may consider secular. I don't know if you can give a Muslim quota, a religious quota under the law. It has been struck down in the neighboring state of Andhra, but viewers, that's another debate for another time. But when you tie up with organizations like the SDPI or the Ittihad-e-Millat or people like Maskur Usmani, or when you stand cheek by jowl with individuals who say Bharat Tere Tukde Tukde and are facing criminal action, surely your claims to being secular are very weak. Now, Tehseen, very quick intervention. I want to open this up. We have a political strategist. We have Ishkaran Bhandari. We have Pratap Kanagal of the JDS. Very quickly, sir. Yes. Very quickly.
Very quickly. Grateful that you gave me the chance. Under the Representations of People Act 1951, the BJP spokesperson is absolutely wrong. The Election Commission has no power to deregister any political
Then how could MHA give a recommendation for this?
Can you please?
Then how can MHA give recommendation?
And act.
Then how can MHA give recommendation?
And allow me
But
to
does
talk.
that mean you have the moral authority to tie up with them?
Sir,
You have
please
proved
allow
my
me to
point.
talk, sir.
Thank you for proving my point.
1 second, I just want to come in. But you don't shout at each other. Gentlemen, don't shout at each other. I just want to say what Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar had said on this issue. We are aware of action against PFI. SDPI has submitted all necessary documents. Till now, there is no link established between PFI and SDPI, which necessitates action. There is a default from their side. This is what CEC Rajiv Kumar said.
Thank
Now,
you, sir.
One
Thank you,
second.
sir,
Why
for
he
that.
said
Please give me
it?
20
Why he
seconds.
didn't say it? No, 1 second. Tehseen Poonawalla, 1 second. Tehseen Poonawalla, please. No, that's enough.
He yelled and he kept.
I
No,
need
sir,
to
he
bring
yelled.
others.
I didn't yell. I was making my point. He yelled, sir. I didn't. Just 20 seconds.
One minute, let him finish, please.
Extremist,
Let him finish.
by the courts.
Let him finish.
Yeah, why
Let
are you
him finish.
shouting?
Let him
Be
finish.
calm.
Let him finish.
I am
Just be
calm.
calm,
Do you
yeah.
consider
Let him
it to be an
finish.
extremist organization?
Let him finish. Let Tehseen Poonawalla
wants
make
to
his
get
point.
away
No,
by
1 second.
changing the
Doesn't matter.
I don't
He
want
can.
to get away. Just allow me to speak out.
It's a democratic debate. He can do wherever he wants to. He can even duck out.
Democratic.
Okay, come on.
Duck.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Duck the question.
The Election Commission under the RP Act 1951 has no power to deregister any organization, any political party, unless it's asked for this power from the law ministry number of times, unless the Home Ministry gives the Election Commission, which is not an investigating agency, sufficient documents of somebody being a terror organization and thereby not pledging their alliance to the Constitution of India.
Okay,
Now, the
viewers-
Union Home Ministry has not done
Viewers,
that.
there is proof
That is why this
and there
organization
is
got banned.
propriety. There is proof and there is propriety. By that yardstick, as I've already told you, viewers, Rahul Gandhi should stop attacking organizations that are socio-cultural in nature, like the RSS, or its political wing, the BJP, who the Congress party has linked to Hindu terror. They should stop doing it because it is still registered. And if it is registered, then what's the problem? So let's compare apples with apples. Rahul Gandhi says, oh, the BJP is a saffron terror organization that promotes it. Well, the BJP can turn around and say, well, we haven't been banned by anybody, so tough luck, tough toodles. Let me bring in advocate Ishkaran Bhandari, JVC Sreeram, and of course Pratap Kanagal. Now, I don't know, but in my book, Ishkaran Bhandari, the law might say X, but there is also something called not just the letter, but the spirit of the law. And if someone is violating the spirit of the law, then it's better that we stay away from them. Am I wrong?
Rahul, you are absolutely correct, but let's remember the history also. Simi got banned. What happened? It morphed into PFI. PFI has gotten banned. What has happened? It has a political arm now. So banning is essential, but it is not sufficient to stop participation of people with terror mindset. If political parties take their support, if political parties believe that they will come to power by their support, or political parties think that to survive they need the support, either of the three conditions, as long as political parties are supporting them, and when court cases come, if you withdraw 150 or 60 cases when PFI was not banned, then you are doing explicit support to these organizations. You are strengthening these organizations. So let us not be disingenuous here and say because they are not banned, they are kosher and we should be supporting them. Of course they should be banned, but history has shown that is not sufficient in itself, because you can jail a few tens of people, hundreds of people. You cannot jail the support base which is enabling these people. So now let us come to the second aspect, why Congress is doing it. The same question was asked in 2019, why of all the places Rahul Gandhi carefully selected Wayanad to go there and try to contest an election from there, because Congress has its own calculus of elections. That calculus starts with Manmohan Singh saying that Muslims have the first right on the nation's resources, and you said a statement that you don't have a problem with that, but I would say I have a problem with that, because everybody has an equal stake on the resources. Nobody can have the first claim to the resources. The second aspect of that, Rahul, which is equally important, is Karnataka is a watershed election for them. Rahul's so-called Yatra had the biggest impact in Karnataka as per Congress. The president of Karnataka Congress, whatsoever be the official powers, is from Karnataka for Congress. That is why they are going to whatever is their strength, and their strength from Batla House onwards, where a brave police inspector died, but Mr. Salman Khurshid said that Sonia Gandhi ji roing thi uske upar, to choosing their seats very selectively, to taking cases back from PFI to now taking support officially or unofficially of SDPI. It's all a plan. It's not the first time. It's not the last time.
Okay, I just want to say, viewers, I never said that I didn't have a problem. I don't have a problem, I'll just be very specific, with the Congress exclusively courting Muslims. That's their lookout. If they want to, that's fine. If they don't want to, that's also fine. But yes, viewers, in a secular democracy that speaks for everyone equally, a national party shouldn't be espousing only one community's cause at the expense of the other. Let me go across to Mr. Sreeram and ask him a basic question, and also Mr. Kanagal. Mr. Sreeram, very simply this. Is this tie-up, does it happen? Has it happened? Forget about all the examples that I've said. Let's suspend belief for a moment and let's believe Mr. Chowdhury, the beacon of truth on our show. And I want to ask you, what is to be gained? Why does the Congress's Mr. Patil say we need the SDPI?
I am going on record, Mr. Rahul, that in 2018, SDPI had planned to contest in 25 seats, including coastal Karnataka. It was on the request of Congress that 22 candidates withdrew, and it was an assurance which was given that the state SDPI president, Mr. Majid of SDPI, would be winning from Narasimha Raja, that the remaining 22 candidates had withdrawn. This is on record. I'm also privy to the conversation. Now, why do they do what they do? It's because the pseudo-secularism of the Congress party is to unite people on the basis of religion and divide people based on the caste. Now, if an SDPI, which is espousing the cause of Muslims, they feel that the Muslim votes for which they have a divine right, which is what the Congress always feels, would go to SDPI. And number two, the whole idea of Ahinda of Siddaramaiah is to divide Hindu votes based on caste. And this is the secular or a pseudo-secular mindset of Congress, which has resulted in all those things which you have talked about. And let us also look at 2023 West Bengal by-election.
Okay.
Congress, which had not won a single seat in 2021 assembly election in Bengal, what enabled Congress to win in the February 2023 by-election? Can we turn Nelson's eye? It was because of the support that the Congress gave to the Islamic Secular Front leader who was arrested. Muslim votes came to Congress, as a result of which they won. OIC Junior statement in Hyderabad was made when Congress was in power in Delhi and Congress was in power in Telangana, and they silently watched it. You can say whatever you want to say, but the truth of the matter is Congress is panicking in Karnataka.
Okay.
They cannot afford another loss, and that is the reason why they're pressing the panic button. But
desperate times, desperate measures. Okay, let me bring in Mr. Kanagal. Mr. Kanagal, do you think any political party should entertain the idea of tying up with the SDPI? It's a straightforward question, sir. Do you think the SDPI is an extremist organization, or do you believe it isn't?
See, first and foremost, I would like to clarify things like, initially you told the SDPI has claimed that even JDS has approached them. It's a completely lie. If somebody is claiming it, it's maybe he's a liar, or maybe he's claiming it just to be in the news. That's all. Otherwise, we have nothing to do with any of these parties, and we are not looking for alliance with any parties. We are going solo.
Okay, you're going solo.
That's
okay. You got out of this.
We don't need help
solo. Everything is a lie. I just want to say, viewers, then Mr. Kanagal, you need to tell the Congress party that it should not be dreaming.
Yeah, let me tell you.
One second. Yeah, of taking any support from the SDPI. That Mr. Patil is wrong. Do you agree with me? Mr. Patil is wrong. Mr. Kanagal?
See, that is left to the Congress.
Sir, what is you are also political. No, you are also fighting this election. It's a triangular contest. I'm asking you, do you think Mr. Patil should be taking or seriously entertaining an alliance with the SDPI? It's a simple, straightforward question, sir.
MIM is in ties with, is in talks with the JDS.
Okay, tell me, Mr. Kanagal.
So it's a wrong. Somebody is who is commenting that it's a pathological liar.
Okay, you're a liar.
Who cannot say
Can I ask you the truth?
blame on that. Okay,
Do you think Mr. Patil should be fishing around?
You cannot talk.
Do you think Mr. Patil is right when he says that the Congress needs the SDPI?
I'm not a Congress representative.
Yeah.
It is their lookout. If they are doing that, they will.
Okay, so well, the JDS doesn't have much to contribute here.
Rahul, one question to JDS leader.
We do not want to.
Okay.
We don't want. Do not
Okay,
want
I'm running out of time.
SDPI
Fine, the
anymore.
JDS is ducked out. They've said, listen, nothing to do with us. Thank you very much. If the SDPI chap